Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here. It's time for an epic unboxing. So we got this box right here. It's got staples on the side, so you already know what that means, man. There's one seller I can think of that puts staples on the side of the packaging for the box, dude. So, yeah, here we go. Gonna get it open, and there it is, man. It's from the Portal Zero. So, got a few things from Portal, but obviously big time shout out to Portal Zero. They're absolutely amazing Beyblade sellers, and also really awesome Baytubers. So definitely go and show them some love. Their channel name is the Portal Zero. Also, they have their website, theportalzero.com. You can get products off there, and if you use a discount code that I actually have, it's Kimbo K1MBO. Should be getting 10% off your order, which is really sick, man. Totally honored. But yeah, man, it's time to get into this. So let's see what we got. All right, boom, and hey, it's time. It is here, dude. The very last Beyblade Burst Superking or Superking release. So I think it's the first time, at least in a while, where the March release has not been from the new series. So it's actually a Superking release, but it ties over into Dynamite Battle, which is really cool because one of the characters, actually, I think it's one of Belle's friends. What was his name? Suiryu, like Suiryu or something. It's, you pronounce it like that, but I think it's the guy with the white hair, actually, that battles with Belle. But one of the bays also shown is this bay, and it is Death Solomon, man. Death Solomon Metal Fusion 2B. Also, the name Metal Fusion, you know, immediately think Metal Fight Beyblade. But yeah, don't know if that was intentional homage or not. But yeah, really glad to see that TT released this because it's a recolor for Death, which is really cool to see. We got a recolor for Abyss in the random booster, so getting a recolor for Death is honestly really sick. But the big kicker being, it also comes with a new tip, that being the Metal Fusion. Also a recolor for 2B, which is really cool to see. And the biggest kicker being that it has the Solomon chip. So it's a chip that originally you could only get with the rare Beyblade Battle Brave Solomon. I really hope that they do like recolors, you know, or at least like a re-release for it, because I'd love to be able to get that Brave Solomon. But yeah, being able to get Solomon with this is really sick. It's one of the strongest, at least right, sparking chips, because it's got all the metal and such in it and big time weight with it, and pretty sure both of those chunks are metal, which is really wild. But yeah, dude, not sure if, nope, they don't show the actual character that owns it, but it is an anime bay, and it's the first time we've seen this, honestly, like with a transition between seasons, getting like one of those releases that's kind of like a WBBA release, but it actually ties into the next season and a character does own it, which is really cool to see. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, and I think it's like the usual, there's a 1 in 72 variant for it. I doubt I'm gonna get it. But yeah, let's see. Hey, there it is. Okay. So I can get it out of there. Boom. And get that cardboard up out of there. Alright. Dude, it looks so sick. I'm a sucker for red. You guys already know it's one of my favorite colors. So, yeah. First things first, we're going to get into the stickers and also look at the sheet because it's very important. It might give some hints on what we're going to be getting next. Well, we kind of know what we're getting next anyways. You know? But, yeah, so there are the stickers. Actually, there's not that many stickers for Solomon, and it's cool seeing that they only have stickers for, like, the Solomon chip itself. So that is honestly really nice. The instructions, not worried about those. Now getting into the sheet. So, gonna look at the combos that they have. So, Brave Solomon, 1S, double O, Destroy Dash. That seems like it would be a pretty awesome combo, honestly, having some LAD with it, but also big time attack and a dash driver with it too. But it's got a single chassis. But yeah, man. Then next up, fully free spinning combo here. Jet Solomon 2B Drift. That'll definitely be good against some opposite spin, because Jet and Drift against opposite spin beasts. And then we got Death Valkyrie, 2S, and Metal Fusion. That'll be a pretty balanced out combo for sure. Big time hits, but also a good amount of weight. And now showing off the promo for Dynamite Battle, man. So they're switching it up big time for this. So there's Dynamite Belial right there. The main character's Bay, and he's an anti-hero this time. It's Belle. Really awesome to see that. And then we have a third brother, you know, a third Kiyama brother, not Rantaro, not Ranjiro, but their little brother. So, yeah, it is going to be the prize bay, and it's actually for a random booster. They're releasing Belial also alongside a random booster, which is really crazy to see. But, yeah, man. So, it's Cyclone Ragnarok. I think Giga Never 6. So, the way that they're doing this system, you can see right there, I think that's what? Nexus. I forgot what VN stands for, but 2. But the way it seems like they're naming it, so the disc, Giga, Never being the driver, and then the layer weight itself, they're just giving numbers. So it's got 2 right there, and then Ragnarok's got 6. So it's really cool seeing that. Definitely a combination of both GT and Superking with it. So it's really, really awesome to see. But yeah, figured I'd get into that before getting into the actual bay. So now, here we go, dude. Oh, it looks so cool. I love all the red on it. That red 2B is legendary, man. But, yeah, okay. So, first, let's get into it. Death Solomon. So, first, looking at the Solomon chip, yeah, it's got a lot of weight on it. These points are both metal, and I'm just so glad that TT released this because it's a very, very strong sparking chip. So I'd say any of the ones that have like some sort of metal on them are probably the best bets to use. I think Solomon still is at the top, but definitely Lucifer 2's got to be up there. Lucifer 1, Helios, well, Helios 2, but that's for left, you know, Hyperion 2, I'd say. And yeah, those are probably the main ones, I'd say. So, yeah, dude, but all the metal in it's going to add some additional weight for sure. And plus the center chip with that orange looks so, so awesome, man. It looks really, really cool. And then we got the Death Ring, which I think is slept on for attack because it's got some serious attack with it. You put the right combo with it, you can hit like a truck. Just look at the shape of it. Boom, 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 boom. And the first time we saw it was with Death Diabolos, and it definitely felt like Death Diabolos was a placeholder. So hopefully this right here, them releasing Death Solomon at the very beginning of like Dynamite Battle going into it as the last Super King release is a sign that they're actually going to give like Diabolos an evolution. Because, yeah, it definitely felt like a placeholder. And now getting Death Solomon and it being in the actual show, it shows that Diabolos was a placeholder. So, yeah, I really want to see Delta back. You already know. One of the characters I want to see come back the most. Like Vi, Gwyn, and Delta, all 3 of them. So if it happens, you know I'm going to flip out and lose it. But, yeah, man. So next up, we've got the double chassis here being 2B, a double chassis. You know, we've seen it before on World Spriggan. Free spinning, but also if it's locked into a certain mode, it can lock into attack. And I don't think it only does it for, you know, for World. I think it should work. Yeah, it will work for Solomon as well, or Death at least. But let's see here. Yeah, there we go. All clicked together. The chip's just a little loose, so I gotta be careful about that. But yeah, and I'll figure it out off screen. But then we've got the driver, which is a new driver being Metal Fusion. So the way they're doing it, if we hear like, you know, say they release like Atomic Metal, you know, when it has metal at the very end, that means it's going to be the actual driver part, the tip itself that's going to have metal on it, whatever it is. So like gyro metal, whatever, if they decide to release any of those, you know. But like how we got Orbit Metal, Yard Metal, you know. But if we see metal before, that means the lock itself is going to be metal. So the main thing TT wanted to do with it, you know, gold spring in there. So it's basically you got the burst resistance of a dash driver, but it's metal, so it's supposed to add additional weight and such with it too. But yeah, the main worry is that it wears down teeth and such, which TT kind of compensated for that by making, if you can't see right there, these notches are smaller than a standard driver, but also it still kind of wears away at the teeth, but that's something that just happens over time, you know. But yeah, but also having like a big time chassis with this will help prolong it. So yeah, dude, now gotta lock it together. And there we go. Death Solomon Metal Fusion 2B. And it's locked in the attack mode right now. So obviously probably rotating it, it'll make it where it's more free spinning. So big time balanced out bay. Having that Metal Fusion gives it some decent stamina, but also you launch it hard enough, it can circle around and use Death fully, man. Also locking the 2B, giving it more attack, or making it more free spinning, giving it more defense. So very, very balanced out Bay, man. And it looks so sick. So you're going to be seeing a bunch of battles with it. I mean, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see like one big battle or if you want to see a bunch of in-depth battles, because just feeling how heavy this Bay is, honestly, I feel like it's going to perform very well. So I'm kind of leaning towards the 1v1 battle format right now. I mean, we don't have the picture of like the character who's the owner of it quite yet, but you know, we'll figure it out. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this review on this absolutely epic Beyblade Burst Super King Death Solomon Metal Fusion 2B. The very last Super King release, last Sparking release. Usually ends in February, a season does, but this season ending in March, and the show just ended, man. So, yeah, big time hype for Dynamite Battle. This is some big time hype right here, considering it's going to be in the show, which is really cool to see. And yeah, I can't wait to see how Dynamite Battle is gonna go. It's gonna be wild. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content, because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Until then, stay awesome and cool shoot. I'm up out of here.